time, which I hope will not be too long, is my travelling pan. You may not know that.
You said yes.
The wonderful. We'll discuss it a little bit later.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hi. Happy? Yes.
My
6, 7, 7 Defiant.
very good.
Aunties were there for 7, and also sinuate. And sinuate in botany and zoology means having a wavy or sinuous margin. So I think probably talking about the shape of a leaf, for example. With an eye, yes, shirt-waisted, for example.
Got in the corner.
Susie says no.
Well, let's have it anyway.
Can I just give it to you anyway? 7, West Ham.
From the top.
Excellent.
In.
I think I've got a 7.
Donated. That would have been brilliant.
Would have been amazing.
It would have been very
Nearly
good.
as good as West Ham. So that's happened to me today. Thank you, Nick.
And
There's grebes, diving water birds. They're there for 6. And I'm very embarrassed because I had rogues for 6 and didn't look at the bee. So I was well beaten.
Thank you.
Yes, very good.
it's from the
7 with Supremo.
yet.
There is a very last-minute 8 there, which is spirits.
Very good. Any talents? You're also an entrepreneur, and you've got a new snout.
Yeah, it's like my other. Well, you know this. You can never assume anything, so it's been a real learning curve. For example, I sell the most snowsuits in the UAE. Although I sell to Russia as well. So the UAE, they have extreme air conditioning, and so it's seen as a sort of a status symbol, or just purely to keep the babies warm. With Russia, I have to bamboo line any sort of unnatural fibres near their children's skin, understandably. But also it's been a real lesson in culture. So certain colours can't travel, certain images are seen as been a real learning.
North of England.
Oh, really? Okay.
Greekly,
well,
yeah.
all of this came about because when I was pregnant, I couldn't find a little black dress. Every girl needs an LBD, as you know, Susie. I couldn't find a little black dress, and I just thought everything's either pink, blue, or that insipid lemon, and these are the only colours that we have to choose from. And that was how Baby K was born. My friend said, well, why don't you make your own? And I just thought, well, there's a million baby clothes out there, and it's like it's hardly reinventing the wheel. But sometimes, as you know, the simplest ideas of the countries, 7.5, 8 years on.
Global. You've gone global.
Touch words.
Brilliant.
Well, we're
stuff.
going Jamaica.
I'm excited.
Yes,
Very
checked that
good.
it was in, and it is.
Very good. We're there.
I've got a musical term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tremolo.
Yeah. Tremolo. Just in the corner over there.
There is an 8 there, copy read or copy read. It's pretty much the same as copy edit, in fact. It's just to read and edit a text, so you will get sub-editors doing that on a newspaper, for example.
Copy read.
I support Susie's copy read.
Very well.
Conveniently.
Yes, very happy.
And what news from the Rialto over there? Yes. And Susie?
Yeah, and there is also retinol, which is another name for vitamin A. And you could have added the R, or I don't know if you're thinking about that, we could have had plumbing on that. Absolutely brilliant. We didn't musical skills, because I've been talking about the origins of musical genre, and today also would doubt their impact on pop music. But what about them to have had Beatlesque and Beatlemania? We might not have had the word grotty, which, as I've mentioned before, is shortened from grotesque, and George puns, and of course their name itself was a pun, as was the title of their 6th, Rubber Soul. And that was from the phrase plastic soul, which Paul McCartney could be heard to mutter. After outstanding music, they also gave us some good words.
Parodies. That's 8. Well done.
On the theme of the Beatles, we've got roadies for 7.
More 7s. We had aspired, praised, and diapers.
Gasket, 6.
Gaskets and sockets. Anything else?
No, just 6s.
This is heartbreaking stuff. I know. But she's going to come and see in Jamaica.
Okay, back.
Will you? Promise?
I promise,
It's been
sure.
such a pleasure, such
Thanks
a joy.
for having me. This is like my Graceland, so thank you.
Soon, please. See you tomorrow. Come. Lord knows what she can do back on.